A new indie sensation opens today in movie theaters. It's called 1001, and it won the Grand Jury Prize at this year's Sundance Film Festival. Guess who's here? Eli's here. I don't know. I still need to work on your tune getting to this.
We'll workshop it. We're going to get there. It's going to be good.
We'll workshop it, yes. I think it has to be better. Has to be better than that. If people follow you on Instagram and TikTok like I do, I already saw what you had to say about this.
This film, Hannah, it destroyed me and both inspired me. Every now and then I see something that reminds me, this is why I do this. And now I'm going to tell you all about it. So it is called 1001. That is the number on the door of an apartment in Harlem. This film is a snapshot of a life. It is a time capsule of a time period from the mid-90s to the early 2000s. First time feature from director A.V. Rockwell. I don't know how she did this. First time out of the gate. We are in New York City. We start in '94. Inez, you saw her there in the red. She's just gotten out of prison. She's trying to get her life back together. She's got no place to stay, no close family. She's doing hair and braids on the street in apartments. She's hustling. Now there is T, or as he's also called, Terry. She sees this kid, the bandage on his head. He's been bounced around the foster system and literally bounced off a window. And she has another idea. Let's take a look.
Tell me more about your foster mother. You like her? Would it make you feel better if you came and stayed with me?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to Harlem, where I grew up at. The city had him. He's not supposed to be with me.
Can't you get locked up for
Not
that?
if you keep it to yourself.
Where's my dad at?
He's gone. But you wouldn't have liked him anyway. I got somebody else in mind.
In mind to take him out of the system, both of them, to move to Harlem, somehow find an apartment, but that puts them in kind of a legal gray area. So she's trying to find a better job, trying to find a better life for her and her son, trying to just scrape by, but the city is changing. You remember Mayor Giuliani coming in, trying to clean everything up, cracking things down. Eventually, Inez brings a man in. His name is Lucky. Now, it's not easy being a single mother, and she can be tough. And this guy Lucky, who is not very lucky, he actually has words with her saying, you need to cool off, back down a little. Maybe people would approach you more, be a little kinder to you. Let's take a look.
You used to like when I got spicy. Try and be quiet. You should try and be quiet, right? Quiet like when you went missing for weeks and I sat here and said nothing. And never mind who you was with.
See, Dave.
If I get any more quieter, I won't even have a f***ing voice at all.
No, I'm not about to sit here and argue with you.
That's real easy for you to say, because you get to be the saint, right? You get to be the saint while I'm stuck here fighting these wars all by myself. What? What the f***? Show up for me, like. Show up for me.
That is what I'm talking about. That is the kind of performances that stick around once you have witnessed it.
I saw how excited you were talking about this last night on Instagram. Just explain to us, besides that performance we just saw there, what really struck you?
I think it's how everything comes together. Like, this is a portrait of a family. This is a portrait of a mother and her son. It's also a portrait of a changing city. So this is about gentrification. This is about this little apartment, this block in Harlem that the beginning is Terry's world. The city changes, the building owners change, and life isn't getting any easier. Terry is played by a variety of actors. That's the youngest version. As he gets older, Josiah Cross plays him. He's almost 18, but he's so good. He gives you this glimpse of that kid, the little baby inside. But we need to talk more about Teyana Taylor. She has been a dancer in Kanye West videos. She has taught Beyonce how to do a couple moves. She was an actor in Coming to America too. Now, she grew up in Harlem, so I think she understands this world. And she has talked about this being cathartic. This is a film about secrets, about the choices that you make, and ultimately about this mother who, yes, on the outside, she seems fierce. She seems angry. She has this glare, this stare that she is looking at world, at her life. But she will go to the wall for her son. Let's take one more look.
I go to war for you. You know that? Against anybody. Against whole city, but they're not breaking us up this time.
I think this is the new Moonlight, in that this is a little film that is going to go big places. I think it is phenomenal. It is so real. It is so evocative. It is so raw. I'd give it 1,000 stars if I could, but I'm going to give a 1,001 5 stars. 5 stars out of 5. It is spectacular, and you should all go see it when you can.
Okay, you sold me on this one for sure, Eli. And just quickly, last week, John Wick, you gave a 4. I went to see, I give that a 4 as well.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so trust Eli.
Let me know, Hannah, how you feel about this one.
Okay, I'll let you know next week. Thanks as always, Eli. Love your movie reviews.
My pleasure.